Hi, it's Ra, Rishikavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Sunday, March 2nd, 2025. Well, it's Oscar Sunday here in California, so we're dressed accordingly in the tuxedo and Oscar gold tie. The sun today is at 12 degrees of mystical, magical water sign Pisces. Piscean energy, however, can be very confusing because it's otherworldly and very ethereal and often can be very confusing. And we've seen instances of that in the news recently where people just seem pretty deluded. That's all part of Pisces energy, but if you use it rightly, it's very creative and highly spiritual. Now, the moon today is moving through the mid to late degrees of impetuous and sometimes pretty volatile fire sign Aries. Usually I'm in the red for Aries, but hey, as I said, it's Oscar Sunday today. Having said that, the moon makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Mars, which is Aries' ruling planet, first thing in the morning, which you're going to have to watch out for. Don't get up on the wrong side of the bed, as my mother used to say. 5:52 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when that's exact. 8:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1:52 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Moon in a hard 90-degree angle square to Mars, 17 Aries to Mars at 17 Cancer. Be a little careful in the morning. Moon technically goes void of course, although if you count Chiron, it's not void of course. It just means that no major planet is in its way until it moves into Taurus overnight tonight. So we have like a day-long void of course. In general, under void of course moons, nothing quite happens in the right way. So it'll be an interesting day. Not only that, if you order right now, you'll also get Mercury, the planet of communication, at 28 degrees of Pisces, precisely conjoined to Neptune, which is Pisces' ruling planet. That is high cause for confusion if you really want to think clearly. However, if you're a creative artist or a spiritual person, this is really great energy because it's all Piscean and uplifting if that's your temperament. Otherwise, you could be really confused today. So you want to take extra care to think carefully today. 8:22 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when it's exact. 11:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4:22 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And if that weren't enough, the sun today, as I said, at 12 degrees of Pisces, makes a hard square 90-degree angle to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion, at 12 degrees of Gemini. And that's generally wonderful and optimistic, but the square makes it so that things are kind of blown out of proportion today, which is another reason to sort of, be careful how you're thinking and how you're acting today. 10:19 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when it's exact. 1:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:19 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And finally, all the action is early. The moon makes that conjunction to Chiron, the wounded healer, at 20 degrees of Aries, 11:26 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:26 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So all the action is early in the day. This could be really nice for holistic practices, prayer, meditation, etc. But it also has the potential to bring up old emotional wounds. So it's going to be quite a day today. So you be careful. Keep your own energy straight. I'm Ra, Rishikavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, no matter what.